took the dot back to the main screen, and that's when you found the first Easter egg ever put in a video game. The creator's name.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the return of Extra Credits, the one show we're talking about video games, and nothing but video games, and sometimes video game butts. Joining me, as always, is my favorite necrophiliac. We have Castor the Gravedigger. He's stunned into silence right now.
Yeah, I'm fighting those allegations, by the way, But happy
All right.
Easter, everybody. How y'all doing?
So I was just informed that Castor has retained the services of the same law firm as Johnny Depp, and I retract those allegations.
Yeah.
Castor is also now a millionaire, so. How you doing, man?
I'm all right.
So, I guess we'll just start this episode off by asking the eternal question. What you playing, playa?
What am I playing? Let's see here. Well, does it involve Easter eggs?
I mean, you tell me, sir.
Well, I don't know. So what am I playing right now? Well, I guess live service games like Halo Infinite and Marvel Rivals and things like that. But I do got a brand new game in today, and it was the Lunar Remastered Collection finally.
Oh, I'm so jealous. Can you show it off, sir?
I will actually. Yeah, hold on.
Yes, he needs the mask up for a second. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because if there's one thing, the one thing Castor is, he does not want any airborne pathogens. So make sure to grab the mask and stuff the beak full of herbs.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've been seeing people playing that, and I'm kind of jealous. I'm planning on getting that myself here in a couple of months, because like funds are a little bit tight right now. So like I'm gonna try and save up for it. If I can get it physically, cool. If not, I'll just grab it on Steam and play on the deck. It's no big deal.
Yeah, I got mine for the Xbox One
Nice.
slash X Series X. You can all play it on the same system, so it doesn't matter.
Apparently, didn't you also get another new game?
Oh yeah, I also got the Witcher 3. Wild Hunt.
That is like one of my
edition.
favorite games ever. You're gonna enjoy yourself.
So I got both of those. Yep.
We got John Douglas in the chat. Nice. And,
boy.
John. Yeah, that's awesome. Lunar Remastered. So glad this got a re-release. See, I only played the PSP version, Lunar Silver Star Harmony or whatever, which is like a kind of inferior version, from what I've heard. And then Angelus is, what is the context of this stream? Which, to be fair, is a perfect segue to get onto the main topic. So, Easter eggs in video games are usually like little hidden references, hidden moments, or just in general secrets in video games. And we're going to talk about some of our favorite Easter eggs in video games, like some that detract, some are good. And also, please, in chat, please tell us, what are your favorite Easter eggs in video games? So, Castor, just going off the bat, what is your favorite Easter egg? Just top of your head.
Top of my head, let's see here. There's so many Easter eggs in gaming. Like the one during that intro, I forgot all about that. But yeah, that's like one of the first Easter eggs ever. Yeah.
Yeah, one of yeah.
But I would say one that just comes to my mind right now is funny. There's a bridge in San Andreas, and there's a way to get up to. I think you have to.
I know exactly what you're about to say. Can you please go?
Yeah, and there's like it has all like the it's an Easter egg where on the bridge it actually has the actual specs of the bridge, like how many polygons it is and everything, how much RAM space it is. But it says like this is an Easter egg,
Yeah.
And also, the Grand Theft Auto series in a whole has just Easter egg after Easter egg after Easter egg.
One of my favorites is in the Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. There's like a sequence where you hunt down the last Sasquatch, and if you kill it, you get an achievement that says 7 years in the making. RDR, Red Dead Redemption, came out 7 years after GTA San Andreas.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and there's actually, I believe, in San Andreas, there's a mission where you try to hunt the Sasquatch, but it's a guy in a suit, and that's another nod to
GTA
that
5,
whole
yeah.
that whole thing. Yeah, GTA 5, yeah, because in San Andreas, that I was part of that. I was a part of that whole thing where I was actually looking for Sasquatch in that game. Like,
Yeah. GTA 3, GTA San Andreas was definitely like a hub of like crazy conspiracy theories. And Johnny Ortiz says, hey, Johnny, how you doing? Like a lot of the stuff with Area 51, they thought there was aliens there, like the Mothman, a lot of crazy stuff.
yeah, and then there was that. Then there was that one in 5 where there's a map of Mount Chiliad, and it has all those weird symbols, and I know that drove people crazy for years trying to figure out what that meant.
Apparently, that was in reference to all the single-player DLCs that never ended up getting made.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
You know, so it recently came to our attention that that Stellar Blade is on PC. If I find a mod for Stellar Blade that turns the main character into Alita, I might actually do that and turn into an Alita game.
That would be awesome.
Oh gosh. Yeah. So yeah, if any of you find an Alita mod for Stellar Blade for PC, please slide it my way, and I will very much consider doing a playthrough of that just as Alita.
And also considered Easter egg, I guess, is the legendary Konami code. The fact that it worked on like a ton of different Konami games, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It's very much kind of like a meme at this point.
Yeah.
Another one of my favorites is in Tomb Raider 2. There's like this sequence of button presses you do that makes Laura explode.
Yeah.
Yeah, the context for that is like there was this big rumor about a nude code in Tomb Raider 1. So they created this code, then they leaked it out to the press as the nude code. So imagine you're 12 years old. It's like, oh, I got the nude code, and you play it, and Laura just explodes. It literally blows up in your face.
Yeah, the whole nude raider thing. I mean, that was just that was crazy. Like again, the 90s, early 2000s where we had like all this misinformation, you know, in games and
God, yes.
Urban myths and games and stuff was crazy.
Oh yeah, I think we'll expand the thing to urban myths as well because it's just fun to talk about. But John says favorite Easter egg is an alternate ending for Shadow Complex. You go back to your keep after your girlfriend is kidnapped at the start. Oh my God, I remember seeing that in a video. That was so vicious.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh, I love those like alternate endings. Like I think there's one in Clock Tower, to where when you find the car, if you actually start up the car and leave, you can actually leave and the game ends. But it finds out that like the Scissor Man is in the back seat.
Ah, okay.
I love those like early like prank endings. It's so good.
Mm-hmm. And then there's
Joke's on you. Thanks to mods, I can play Nude Raider anytime.
Oh
I love technology. I just want to say it. I love technology.
I think also one of my favorite ones is from Twisted Metal 2, the New York level. Whereas if you fire enough missiles and bullets and stuff at the Statue of Liberty, which is off the map, the gown will go her gown will go like exploding off of her, and she's wearing like a bikini. And then if you keep going, she'll just explode. But yeah, I thought that was neat little Easter egg.
I think that's like every map. Like you can destroy the Eiffel Tower in the Paris level.
Yeah, there's always something destructible in there. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't get enough surprise secret endings. Yeah, that is for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But like you're talking about like the playground codes, I remember so many for Pokemon. Like just playing Gen 1 and like somebody trades you a Pokemon that has cut, so you get to the gym early. and then you can like see off to the side in the SSN, there's this just random truck there, and people thought, "Oh, Mew's under the truck," and cutting the tires, everything. Like I remember, it got so bad they eventually hacked the game to remove the truck, and there's nothing under there. It's like, what?
Yeah, that really frustrated a lot of people. And they had missing number.
Oh, missing no. Oh god, I exploited the heck out of that one. And it's such a simple like sequence. Like the 6 item inventory, you go talk to the catching trainer person. You do go through that. Then you go down to Cinnabar Island. Then you go down like the whole like what I call the mega strip, and that was, oh god.
Not really an Easter egg, I guess, but I do find this fascinating though, is that there is a code that you could put in Metroid, the original Metroid for the NES.
Oh.
And see, the thing is, when the way passcodes worked back then was the code actually basically, like when you turn your system off, all your stuff was gone. But that code was literally code in the game that would basically tell the system, okay, this is what you had, this is how many lives you had, what weapons you had, and everything. So basically, you're just starting. The game is basically refreshing itself with everything on there, and because it's lines of code in the game, there is a passcode. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. I don't know. I don't know. But anyways,
it's Justin Bailey. It's Justin Bailey. I know exactly what you're talking about. So.
And it's like if you put that code in, it will brick your NES.
Oh, okay. We're thinking of a different one.
There's
the one where Samus starts in the bikini and you have like all weapons.
Yeah, but no, there's one where like you put this certain code in, and it fucks the code so hard that it not only bricks your game, it will brick your game, but it will brick your NES. Like it just shorts it out.
Speaking of bricking a game, I have a story I want to tell. But first, Jason Ingram, fashionably late. He's dropping his he's flexing with his emotes here. Thank you, Jason, for being a channel member.
Alrighty.
$5 coming Torchbearer, but we'll go on. But so one of my favorite games, Legend of Zelda: A Link. Oh, yep. Angelus, up, down, left, right, BA, select, start. Yep.
Yep.
You got it, Angelus. There's like the warp trick where I think I actually demonstrated on stream. No, this is probably one of the Tuesday streams, you weren't there. Where like when you transition screens, there's like this like brief moment where you're physically transitioning. If you press select to pull up the map, right, and you time it correctly, you'll end up on the other side of the screen. That is a very powerful. Like you can skip so much with that code.
Oh yeah, that's good for speedrun right there.
Yeah, like I remember one time I was in one of the towers. I used the warp trick to just skip the boss and go straight to the instrument.
Wow.
I felt so awesome then. But like I abused that code so much. I was glitching out the game so bad. I remember I did it so much the game just kind of crashed. And when it booted back up, it had like this like glitchy save file. And me being the stupid kid, I clicked on it and it permanently like borked my game to where like all the backgrounds just didn't appear.
Wow. Yeah, that messed it up.
I went too far. I dug too deep. Like the dwarves of Moria, I dug too deep.
But that Metroid code that I was talking about a minute ago, interestingly enough, if you downloaded Metroid off of the I forget the eShop or whatever on the Nintendo Wii and played it there, if you put that code, if you put that bricking code in on the version from the Wii, it will brick your Wii also. So it is crazy.
Speaking of Wii's in the eShop, this is stretching. This is stretching Easter eggs, but I just this might be the only time I get to bring this up. So, do you know that if you extract the ROM from the eShop version of Super Mario Brothers, the NES game, this is a ROM sold by Nintendo on their console. Okay, if you take that ROM and you put it into a hex editor, you will see there'll be a Nesticle header on it. It's a literally a ROM they downloaded from the internet, and Nintendo sold it back to you.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's some old lore for you. That is some old lore. It's so hilarious. I love it. But I also love like the visual references, like in Ocarina of Time. Like I think it's like the scientist's house. He's got that pool. If you go all the way down, you'll see the shark there.
Uh huh.
That is something that they didn't need to add there, but they did, and it's a nice little jump scare.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's all kinds of like I love all kinds of like neat little Easter eggs in like Mario games and Zelda games and stuff like that. I'm trying to think what is a good Easter egg in like the recent Zelda games. It's like
I'm sure
a legitimate Easter egg.
Breath of the Wild attributes to Iwata.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Another one is I remember in Doom 2016, you can come across a skeleton that has an iron helmet from Skyrim, and it also has an arrow going through its knee.
Oh yeah. Well, there's another one. Speaking of Skyrim, there's another one in there. If you go to the top of the Throne of the World, at the very, very peak of it, there's a pickaxe in the.
It's the notched pickaxe.
It's the notched pickaxe from Minecraft. Yeah.
I think there's like I think it's like Morrowind or Oblivion. You can actually get a banhammer.
Oh, that's awesome. That's funny.
Like there's a magical weapon and it's called banhammer.
Mm-hmm. And the thing about like Skyrim is just littered with Easter eggs and stuff. And one of my favorites is if you go, I believe it's in I can't remember the damn town's name, but the one that's like the dwarf city that they repurposed.
Oh, I know exactly the one you're about to reference.
I can't Markarth, yeah. There's one in Markarth where you go into this like I think it's in the apothecary, and you go in there and on one of the shelves there's a wedge of cheese and 3 like cloves of garlic. It like lined up.
Waka.
Yeah, and it looks like Pac-Man eating dots. I thought that was kind of cute.
Oh, there's a similar reference in the Vampire DLC. If you go to Castle Volkakar, if you go off to the side, you'll see like a heart, a rib, basically all the organs from Castlevania 2.
Oh yeah, exactly, yeah.
Like that was really cool. Like speaking of Pac-Man, I love how if you're playing Tales of Symphonia, above all the doors, a lot of the doors in the game, there's a little Pac-Man there. I thought that was a nice little shout out.
Okay.
It's made by Namco. So
yeah, that's nice. That's kind of neat. I like that.
Let's see here. But yeah, and then also like the Metal Gear games have a lot of those. We got to talk about Psycho Mantis.
That's definitely.
You like role playing games? You like Suikoden?
Mm-hmm. See, the thing is, I never had any Konami games on mine, so he was always like, "Your memory is completely clean."
And if you're playing the GameCube version, it's like, "Ooh, you like Super Smash Brothers?" You know, like he references some Nintendo games. It's and I love for the HD collection, you can actually like toggle options to have him say that. It kind of defeats the purpose, but what else can you do?
Yeah, I mean that was such a treat back in the day. That whole fight was just amazing.
Yeah, and it's just like just imagine, you're just a 13, 14-year-old kid. You're playing some from Metal Gear Solid. You rented Suikoden last week, You still have the memory card data, and then like you're playing this game. It's like, oh, you like Suikoden. You like role-playing games. Just imagine how freaky that would be.
And then, what was it? Oh yeah, and then when he like acts like he turns the TV off, and it says Hideo instead of video.
Oh, speaking of Kojima, I like how the dude just randomly pops up in Cyberpunk 2077. Like if you're playing like the intro Konpeki Plaza heist, and right as you check in, I showed this on my stream the other day.
I remember that. Yeah,
you go into the bar, he's just sitting there. It's literally just Hideo Kojima. Apparently, there's a death strap. Like there's a lot of Easter eggs in Cyberpunk. Like you can fight Blade.
Well, we saw one last night. We was in Becca's apartment.
Yep. I mean, I wouldn't really call like the fact that you can do a quest and you can get David's jacket. I wouldn't really call that an Easter egg per se.
Well, also like the fact that like there's like edge runners, graffiti on the wall. That's like I guess that would be a good Easter egg.
Yeah,
for the games, but.
Oh, and then if you play like the Fallout games, there's a bunch of those. Like, I love how if you choose a Wild Wasteland perk for Fallout New Vegas, you can run across a fridge that has a skeleton in it, and it has a very recognizable fedora you can wear.
Oh yeah, the Indiana Jones, yeah. And then Fallout games have so many good references in there. Some of them are really well done. The jet, you have to actually think for a minute what you're looking at, to get the reference.
Mm-hmm. Like I think in like Fallout 1 or 2, you can actually find a TARDIS, and if you go close to it, it actually dematerializes. It's kind of funny.
Oh, that's awesome.
Another one of my favorites is in Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, I believe 2. If you're going through this one area, you'll see like a bunch of trophies. There'll be a Jar Jar in carbonite.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, wait, I've seen that. That's actually that's one of my favorite ones. Yeah, son of a bitch.
another classic Easter egg is the cow level from Diablo.
Oh, yep, definitely, yep.
So for those who are not aware, there is no cow level in Diablo 1. You can try as much as you might. There literally is no cow level. But in Diablo, because that was like a big rumor, that was kind of like the truck hiding Mew for Diablo. But for Diablo 2, they actually added a cow level. There is a secret cow level in Diablo 2 where you actually fight like a bunch of cows with like halberds and whatnot.
They're standing on their hind legs, and they got halberds and spears and stuff. And they're actually decently leveled too, so you just can't go in there like have fun. It's definitely a good hell run, but they do get good drops though.
Yeah.
But you can get a ton of experience there. But yeah, it's something you're going to do like at level 100. It's not you're going to go in there for laughs. Because I remember we would organize like raiding parties to like go in there. Somebody would open the portal up and we'd go in there and do it because that was also how you could power level people up too.
Mm-hmm.
Be part of your party and you just go in there and just level up real quick. But yeah, like the Fallout, but Bethesda games in general just have a ton of great Easter eggs in them. I don't know. I wouldn't really consider this an Easter egg. It's because it's more of a homage, but I just thought about it. But when you're in the I forget what the hell it's called, but in Fallout 4, when you're in the Brotherhood of Steel's Flying Fortress thing, the doctor, the doctor. One of the things who come up when you talk to him, one of the greetings he'll give you is, "Please state the nature of the medical emergency," and that's like straight from like Star Trek Voyager with the EMH.
Yeah.
EMH. Yeah, so I always thought that was funny.
What's funny is they actually have the Tuvok voice actor is on that shit. That's the hilarious part.
Oh, really? Who's he playing?
Uh, he's like the second in command of the Brotherhood of Steel.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
okay, when you play that game and when you hear him, it'll be like, oh my god, why did I not hear his voice?
Yeah, that's with a lot of stuff too. I won't recognize it, and then when someone tells me, I go back. I'm like, oh shit, it is. Yeah.
Oh, so fun fact, I only found this out recently. So so the guy who plays Tuvok, he was in Spaceballs. He was the
Yeah.
guy who said, "We ain't found," he was that guy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely.
That is so wild. That is so wild.
And then he would turn around and be in Star Trek.
Yeah. Oh, it's.
And then also what I love, like with like Fallout New Vegas, they would have um, Easter eggs for like the upcoming DLCs. Because I remember there was one. I forget where I was at. It was just some random place, and there was graffiti on the wall, and it said "The Burn Man Lives." And this is long before they announced the Honest Hearts DLC. You
Yeah.
know, so I thought that was pretty damn dope. Um, yeah, they would always have stuff like that, like little messages written on the walls, and a lot of times it's gibberish, but then sometimes it actually does have some actual meaning to the game.
Oh yeah, definitely. Are you familiar with the Chris Houlihan room?
With the what?
The Chris Houlihan room
No.
from Link to the Past.
Oh yes, yes, yes. Now I remember. Okay, okay. Now yeah, now I'm talking about it. It was a basically it was a contest winner.
Yeah, I think the person hasn't come forward and identified himself yet. But yeah, check this out. Yeah, you kind of had to like glitch your way into there, if I remember correctly. I'm just gonna turn off the music. We should be good for game footage. I'm pretty sure like game footage is fine.
Well, you never know with Nintendo.
Yeah, that is true. But I'll risk it. We'll see what happens.
Risk it for a biscuit.
Risk it for a biscuit. I could actually go for a biscuit right now. Yeah.
Okay, so you go in there.
Yeah, it's a glitch. You got to glitch your way in there. I think. Yeah, so like you get all these rupees. Yeah. Yeah, it was like a contest winner kind of thing.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it was like a contest winner, and yeah. You say they never came forward or something about it. Yeah, because it was supposed to be like, wasn't it because he never came forward? They never put it in there, or they never put it where you could access it normally.
Yeah, that's why you kind of had to like glitch your way in there, I think.
Yeah. Man, what a missing opportunity.
Yeah, so like we were talking about like Fallout Easter eggs. I figured we might kind of go over like this list that has like rough, the Easter eggs in Fallout 4. The ATM code and okay.
ATM code.
Serial number for the Nostromo. Yeah. Oh God, yeah, the classic video games. They had like a full on like RPG in one of the tapes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, I love how some games that had like a clock, if it was on Christmas, or like certain days, you get certain things. Like I know for like the modern Pokemon games, if you play the game on your birthday, they'll actually celebrate your birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, Jaws. Oh yeah, Codsworth's name database. Those were a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. Anytime I play Fallout 4, I always name my character like a name that he can say because it adds to the immersiveness of it.
Yeah, apparently there's some other ones like Mr. Butts, or like there's that
Yeah.
like actually some nasty ones. Oh,
Yeah.
Star Wars. Oh God. So Final Fantasy has a lot of Star Wars Easter eggs. Like the whole characters of Biggs and Wedge.
Yeah.
And I believe in Final Fantasy VI, when you're sneaking into like save the princess, she'll like, you're a little bit too short for a soldier, aren't you? And like her sprite is like laying exactly like Princess Leia did.
That's funny.
Let's see here. Yeah, I'm trying to think like some other like really funny ones. What do you got for me, Caster?
Let's see here. I'm trying to think of something.
Oh, Dying Light, which had like the Mario level in it.
Oh yeah. There's just so many Easter eggs to try to like try to freaking remember which which is which. There's just so many.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think of what was it. I had a game in my head. I couldn't remember it. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, where you could like because it was done by Neversoft, and so was the Spider-Man games. You could play a Spider-Man and Tony Hawk. You ever see that one?
Oh yeah. Yeah. They added that. Yeah.
Yeah. It was like
or like they have Tony Hawk posters in some of the Spider-Man games.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so he hates hard-boiled Easter eggs.
What, you boil your Easter eggs?
I mean, I don't know what you're doing, sir, but here's a really good one. Here's one for
throwing at each other.
Oh, that's smelly. All right, check this out. He ate.
Da, 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 da.
See how at 88 miles per hour they start doing the thing, I think.
Yeah. What? They're good. They're good in vitamins and minerals. What are you talking about? Ew.
Raw eggs.
Put some hair on your chest.
I prefer my eggs either scrambled or I prefer to fertilize them myself.
Yeah.
Oh God, that was filthy.
Make yourself a homunculus.
But yeah, I love like just some of the there's one I was reading earlier. I was doing some research where there's a Western game that has like a DeLorean Easter egg.
Also, one of my favorite ones is from Halo 3, where you can find the Neanderthal family.
Oh.
You know about that one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like you find like you find it's basically it's just like it's really just a JPEG picture just put in there really, but it's like
please tell me you don't raise chickens, and then like yeah, oh God, it took you guys a second to catch on to that. And then we got Insomniac here. Yep, everyone's just kind of piling in. So check out this one. You guys you get this one instantly. Yeah, come on, you know what this one is.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, is it? That's Back to the Future, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Back to the Future Part 3. You know, that's a model of Hill Valley kind of thing.
Yep, there's the DeLorean right there.
Yeah, you can clearly see the time stuff on it. It is very obviously the Back to the Future DeLorean. How cool is that? How cool is that? Honestly, like, even, like, I gotta say, have you ever seen A Million Ways to Die in the West?
Nope.
Okay. There is a Back to the Future reference. All right, let's see if I can. All right. We're going close to the edge on this one, guys. All right. I just want you to see this. All right.
Hello? What's that?
Nothing. I mean, it's a weather experiment.
Whether I'm sorry, like that scene alone, like the movie itself is actually not bad, but that scene alone is worth the price of admission.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's a little bit beyond what we're talking about, but let's see here. You were talking about like
But yeah, the Neanderthal family. It's literally just like a JPEG slapped to the wall of the game. And what's funny though is if you play the Master Chief Collection, if you stand there for like a few seconds, you'll actually get an achievement. And it's called something like Meet Your Ancestors or something like that.
wow. So yeah, like GTA 5 has a lot of them. Yeah, like the movie is like I actually think the movie is pretty good. Insomniac, I do recommend it. It's like I actually do like Seth MacFarlane's film. Like I'm actually kind of excited for the Naked Gun reboot coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Like here we got GTA 5 Easter eggs. The No Country for Old Men one, that was pretty cool. Hill Valley Church. It's Back to the Future. It's just got to be like one of those series that everyone loves. Oh yeah. They got the Halo suit in there. That was funny. Oh, the Ghost Girl was funny. Oh, and you can actually find the Lost Hatch in GTA 5 and the Playboy Mansion.
Yeah.
So fun fact about the Playboy Mansion in GTA 5. So there's not really any naked girls on the map. The only place really to find like topless women is to actually go to the Playboy Mansion. That's the only place where they spawn.
Really?
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing afterwards.
Oh yeah, you're booting up GTA 5. You want them pixelated titties. You haven't seen the trailer? Yeah, he's doing a Naked Gun remake. Okay. I'm not gonna show the full trailer. I'm just gonna show like the one scene that got everyone sold. All right. We should be able to get away with this, I think. Gosh darn it. Stop sharing. All right. Okay, check this out.
Hi, Daddy. It's me, Frank Jr. Love you.
Hey, Dad. Boy, do I miss you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that's like if it like I think that scene alone is what's selling the movie for people.
Yeah. That's a funny. That's a funny ass joke.
It's so funny. It's like they're all saying like, sad to their dads. You see a picture of OJ and the guy's like, no, nope, nope.
No, we're not going there. Nope, nope, nope.
I love it. I freaking love it. But yeah, the Playboy Mansion in GTA 5. And then in GTA 4, he's like, Geek. GTA 4, you go to the Statue of Happiness. It has literally Hillary's face on it.
Yep.
Hillary Clinton. And if you go into the statue, you'll get like a beating heart.
A beating heart wrapped in chains is kind of weird.
Yeah, kind of creepy, honestly.
Yeah. Creepy enough, it's got Hillary Clinton's face.
Yeah, that alone
Scares the shit out of me, yeah.
Oh God, yes. Yeah, and then I can't wait for like GTA 6, some of the Easter eggs they're going to do there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh. Especially like supposedly they're gonna have Disney World, and there it's like Fairyland or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm looking at the.
I saw this today. They said it's not a rumor, and they said this has been leaked, but I mean it obviously is a rumor if it's been leaked. I don't know, but they're saying that I saw today where somebody's claiming that they are working on a like a remastered edition of Fallout New Vegas.
It's heavily rumored. I know they're doing
Yeah.
the Oblivion remake. I know they're doing that. Honestly,
Yeah.
here's the thing. If they were gonna do it, they would have done it by now because season 2 of Fallout is coming out. All right, and New Vegas is already the fan favorite, and season 2 is heavily featuring New Vegas of Fallout. Like, have you seen the set leaks?
No. But they said that they're planning, according to this leak, they're planning on releasing it alongside of Elder Scrolls 6. So I don't know how legitimate that is.
Well, that game's never coming out. So
So whenever that is, that's the wins the winner for video game players.
pretty much. So here are some of the set leaks for season 2. Yep. You see, we got some Legion soldiers right there. NCR, clean NCR uniforms. Thank God for that. Oh, it's a wait. Oh, I thought they'd have more. Hold up. Let me.
Oh, the NCR.
Oh God, they did the NCR so dirty. They did the NCR so dirty in season 1, I swear. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, like I remember the set leaks from season 1. So here's the entrance to the strip. We all recognize that. You see Tops in the back. How crazy is it to see all this video game stuff in real life?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, there's some. Oh God, yeah, yep, I remember that one. I remember that sign. But yeah, there's some really good set leaks. I'm trying to get to these pictures. I gotta say, I'm actually kind of excited for season 2 because New Vegas is my favorite Fallout. Oh, so original. What's your favorite Fallout, Caster?
Let's see here. My favorite Fallout. I really like Fallout 3.
Really?
I don't know. I really like. I love New Vegas. I like Fallout 4. But I don't know. Fallout 3 is what got me into the whole thing. I love the DLC for it. It's just, I don't know. It was my entry into like a lot of people's. It was my entry into the franchise. You know, so I don't know. Just I like it. Glitches and all. I love it. But I just thought it was a great story. I love like I said, I love the DLC for it.
Mhm.
Um, the uh, I forget what the hell the Point Lookout DLC was just absolutely amazing and creepy, and provided that Lovecraftian feel to it. That's kind of underneath the surface of a lot of Fallout.
Yeah, like Fallout 4 has something similar, and even give Fallout 76 some credit. They got a Mothman boss you can fight.
Yeah, and that's what I love about Fallout is like is science and technology and everything, but under the surface, there's something lurking there, something otherworldly, and I like that. And it's not really confirmed or denied by anybody. It's we've had different uh like I remember in Fallout 3 where like you go into the Dunwich building and there's that obelisk, you know, in the basement of the building, and that's obviously a huge shout out to Lovecraft.
Mm-hmm.
Or the fact that like in Fallout 4 you go into the mines, and the deeper you go the more like you start seeing flashbacks of dudes going insane, and you start reading the terminals, and it talks about how like the guy who owned the mining company is going insane, and he starts having like these weird cult meetings in the bottom of the mine or whatever, and then eventually you can find like a face, a stone face that's like partially buried, and so there's all so again it's just like there's all this like creepy stuff underneath
Yeah.
the surface that I love, and a lot of it's Easter eggs too. Also the fact that like the mannequins in Fallout 4 may or may not be alive and killing people.
Oh, that's actually like a little glitch they had from Skyrim, because the mannequins are actually player models, and sometimes they glitch out and they just like walk around. It's like you'd walk into your house and you'd be greeted by your mannequin, just like, got some to protect yourself and deal some damage.
Yeah. Well, a lot of them. Well, there would be scenes where like but that's the thing is there would be scenes where like you'd have like somebody who was dead, and then you'd have like mannequins surrounding them, and then there was one where on a boat they're actually having a cargo full of mannequins, and the player or the logs in the ship talk about how the captain keeps hearing stuff moving in the cargo holds at night, and
Real
he
quick, I want to play this.
yeah.
How cool is that? How freaking cool is that?
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah,
Insomniac here saying Fallout 1 had straight up alien technology. Well, they all have alien technology in there, but that again, that's part of like science fiction. So, but I'm just saying, like, there's this like horror magical underbelly to Fallout, which I love, which they don't really directly point to, but it's there.
Mm-hmm. So before we get off the Fallout thing, I actually found some decent set leaks from Fallout. Let me show these. So that's a
Oh,
T-Rex.
there we
Yeah,
go. Yeah.
We got Death Claws, and we got some actual power art. Well, we had power in the first thing.
Yeah, but
look at that! Look at that!
that is beautiful. That looks exactly like it. Yep, Lucky 38.
Vault 21. Oh, we got Gamora.
The Gamora.
And then Welcome to the Strip. That's just like, say what you will about the show, but the sets are amazing. So we're gonna have Novak. Obviously, we're gonna have the Strip. Oh God.
I can't wait to see the. I can't remember what they're called, but
we got the drive-in.
Yep. I can't wait to see the robots. The ones that have like TVs.
I'm just hoping. Please assume the position. I really hope that I just feel like Fisto is like the kind of character that the writers of the show cannot resist to put in. You know.
Mm. And we gonna get the king.
Oh, the Kings. Like here's how I think it might go. So they're going through the Silver Rush, or or whatever, and they find this room, and they activate Fisto, and he's like, please assume the position. He starts trying to do his whatever. I just feel like that's how the scene's gonna go. Like it's one of those things where like they show it, and like you see the robot, and all the Fallout fans are like, oh my god, that's Fisto, and they know how the scene's gonna go down. That would be so wild.
What's crazy, I know we're kind of on a Fallout kick here right now, but what's crazy is that you can go to Vegas and see a lot of the actual places in the area. Like there's an actual Good Springs. Yeah.
And they do a Fallout New Vegas festival every year. Like, I want to go so freaking bad.
Mm-hmm.
I want to
see if I can go break into the Doc's house and just drop my shit in there. Like, here, I'm over in cupboard, Doc, here.
And the whole the loop of getting there is actually pretty accurate. Yeah. You can go to Prim. And you can see you can see the buffalo thing. Like a lot of the locations are actually real.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh, and in the Good Springs bar, like the actual bar, they actually have a corner with like a 360 in Fallout New Vegas. You can actually play Fallout New Vegas at the Good Springs bar. You can walk around the virtual bar while playing it in the bar.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
But yeah,
ain't that a kick in the head?
Ain't that a kick in the head? All right. So this is, I guess, the web thing. But like, here's a prospect. Like, look at that. That is like 1-1. And apparently, you can actually meet. Like, oh my god, look at how cool that is.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yep. And they got, obviously they'd have a little tribute wall.
Imagine you're just this little one-horse town, and all of a sudden you get all this tourism because of a fucking game.
And they actually have the good sense to embrace it.
Oh yeah.
Like there's where you sell all your stuff. And the school, it's the actual schoolhouse.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Is there a jail nearby with the powder gangers?
I think there is a based off a real life jail. I don't actually.
Worst faction ever.
Okay, boomers. They're only really important if you like finish up the Good Spring quest and you help defend. After that, they literally have no point.
No.
Like maybe when you go to rescue the sheriff, because if you want him for Prim, which by the way, the robot is probably the best choice anyway.
Yeah, that's always pick. It's just easier to do.
Yeah. Like go to the prison and then like you get him out of there. But that's the extent of the powder gangers. I don't know. At least the cons have some they actually have some meat to them. Boone's connection. It is really wild to take Boone to the canyon to see the cons.
Oh yeah.
Jason, we're throwing you in prison for leaving us. Like I am like a sucker for like stupid dumb references. I remember I was watching Legends of Tomorrow. That's like the DC time travel show, and they had Wentworth Miller, the guy from Prison Break, on there, and he literally just said, "This isn't my first prison break." I'm like, Like I literally, like the dumb steel clapping kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's just so stupid, but I love it. I love it. My lizard brain loves it. Oh gosh. So what are some good games to play on Easter, in your opinion? Kind of shifting gears here. Sorry, I'm shifting gears. I'm being like Fast and Furious and doing like 5,000 downshifts.
All right, yeah. So, good games to play on Easter. Well, let's see here.
Breath of the Wild comes to mind.
Breath of the Wild. Let's see here. You can play. Well, if we're going to do Zelda games, you can do Link's Awakening because that's got a giant egg in it.
Yeah.
You can play. Well, if you're so inclined, you can play all those Bible games for the NES that were not
Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
Because you can farm eggs in it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a game where you play as a bunny.
I'd say any of the Looney Tunes games where you play as Bugs Bunny. You can play the Tiny Toons Adventure game, like Buster's Adventure or whatever. There you go.
Oh, I got the perfect game. Conker's
Sonic ripoff.
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Oh yeah, Conker's Bad Fur Day. Yeah, there you go. But yeah,
Banjo-Kazooie.
There you go. That's a good one.
Literally any game with cooking in it, like a heavy cooking element. So like Cooking Mama.
Cookie Mama.
Like I was thinking like stuff like a good like spring theme to it, or anything that had Jazz the Jackrabbit.
Yeah.
Oh, just anything that has a bunny in it.
Yeah, too bad the only Easter basket I get is laundry.
Okay.
Wow.
Resident Evil 2 Remake, Mass Effect, First 3 Dragon Age, or if you want to torture yourself, Duck Hunt. I still want to shoot that damn dog.
That damn dog.
I actually remember playing some Flash games in the 2000s where you actually got to shoot the dog.
Resident Evil 2 Remake, Mass Effect, First 3 Dragon Age.
See, like, did you ever play the skeet shooting minigame on Duck Hunt? Because there's like Duck Hunt, and there's that skeet shooting.
Yeah.
Like, I almost would play Duck Hunt. Like, every so often, I'd go play the skeet shooting. Wasn't as fun as Duck Hunt, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I want to play some Duck Hunt now.
Or you can play pretty much any Sonic game that has Dr. Eggman in it.
Yes, we could play Sonic Advance because it has Cream the Rabbit.
That sounds so horrible.
I knew as soon as I said it. I knew it. I knew as soon as I said it. You would go there. Well, if you want to talk about scrambling, if you want to talk about scrambling some eggs, we can play some Laser Shoot Larry.
Oh God! I was like, you can go Cadbury egg.
I haven't had one in forever. I like, for me, I like the ones that have like the chocolate frosting in it. You double it up.
Yeah, I had one the other day because I couldn't find. I was like at a CVS and I couldn't find it was like last minute. It was like everything just a spur of the moment. I just seen like Easter candy and I was like, I'm gonna be Cadbury eggs. And like they didn't have the original ones, so I got like the caramel ones. So those are pretty good, but
yeah,
still rather have the original ones.
Yeah, Cadbury cream eggs. Yeah. What are some of the other ones? Like I gotta say I do like the Peeps, but Peeps are one of those things where like the first one, this isn't so bad. I like it, and then you try to eat the second one, you're like, I don't mind eating the first one, but it's starting to get a little bit much.
Yeah, for some reason, just I don't know, Peeps are something that like you can't give away at the end of the day. It's like the candy corn of Easter. There's a few people that like them, but
yeah, candy corn isn't terrible. I don't mind it. I just don't seek it out.
Yeah, Well, I knew a guy who actually liked candy corn, but he liked all the candy that people didn't like. And I was like, damn, dude, he loves candy corn, circus peanuts, Peeps. He loves all that stuff.
What?
Yeah.
Oh God! As soon as you said circus peanuts, you actually kind of like unlocked a core memory in my head. Some of those things where like you have memories that you just store in your deep banks, and then when somebody says something, you instantly remember it. I remember
Yeah.
going like my uncle and I was staying with my uncle, and we went to the circus this one time, and they literally had signs like no flash photography, like signs all over the place, and my cousin's, it was like my uncle's wife's grandmother, so I wasn't related to her at all. She was taking flash or whatever. She even like told the peanut person to stop coming around because he was getting in the way of her shots.
Wow.
Yeah, this was in the 90s. This was like 90. This is like in the 90s. 90s, maybe early, like 90s for sure. Oh gosh. I just remember that. Like, this has nothing to do with the show. It's just you mentioned circus peanuts. I just remembered it. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. He says, I like the pumpkin version of candy corn. You mean like those little fat pumpkin? Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I think I've had those. Honestly,
They-
any of the Reese's Easter candy, I love.
Oh, yeah. Like the chocolate and peanut butter eggs. Oh, those are.
Or like
those
the
are-
chocolate, or like they have like the chocolate bunny, the birds, or whatever. The chocolate peanut butter ones. Those are so good.
Oh, yeah.
Reese's is like an amazing candy, honestly.
Yeah.
And honestly, I do like those like big chunkin' honks of like chocolate bunnies. Those are good. I like those.
Speaking of Reese's, real quick, have you seen the ones where they got like like the Reese's big cups, where it's just like one
Yeah.
giant fucking cup? Well, they got one, and they usually like throw stuff in them. I've seen them with like pretzels in them. They've had ones with potato chips in them, but now they got one. I want one to try it. They have one with strawberry jelly and one with grape jelly in the middle.
That sounds so weird, but oddly compelling.
But see, it's peanut butter and jelly, but it's like chocolate peanut butter and jelly.
Wait.
That's it.
Oh, so what you're saying is, it's peanut butter jelly time, wait, and... Sorry, it had to be done.
I'm shaking my head like Picard. Oh, God.
See, the worst part is, it's your fault.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Back in the day, Newgrounds. Yep.
See, it used to be, nowadays Facebook is where memes go to die. It used to be if your meme was referenced on Family Guy. Like, if Seth MacFarlane has heard of the meme is dead.
Oh, yeah. It's officially ran its course. Yeah.
Like,
At that
I
point.
remember I was watching American Dad. He's like, I'm totally going to download this on LimeWire. I was just like, well, LimeWire's dead.
Well, that's it. Fun's over. Get out of the pool, kids. Come on. It's over.
Yep. Pool's closed. I'm not going to do the follow up. I know what you want me to say, but I'm not going to say it.
Yeah. So like, so what in the chat here, everybody? What are some Easter eggs that we're missing here? Because there's a whole
Check the
ton of
private
them.
chat. Check the private chat.
Rabbit chat. Okay, hold on.
Haven't gone to Newgarden. Like, oh god, I think I went there in like high school. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I couldn't say that on the stream. I couldn't.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Haven't gone to Newgrounds in decades. It's still there, Ducky, and it's still doing its thing.
And
Oddly
honestly,
enough.
from what I hear, it's kind of been having a resurgence since COVID.
Yeah, it really is. There's a lot of people doing computer animation on there. Actually, you know what? Because this is going way off topic here, but Newgrounds was like the place where you would either find the worst shit ever on the internet, or you would find some of the most talented, beautiful animators who have never gotten a job yet.
Yeah, and also Newgrounds was the birth of a lot of memes.
A lot of memes. It really was a like just a focal point of free speech, and just like everybody putting down, they're expressing themselves in different ways, and that sometimes would be amazing, and a lot of times it would be fucking horrible. I remember watching a lot of series on there that people probably won't recognize today. Because my God, like I think the height of Newgrounds was like mid 2000s. Like after that, it just kind of slowly went downhill. Especially since
Yeah.
the death of Flash.
Yeah, the death of Flash was like really, really painful. I know they preserved some stuff, but like,
But like, yeah,
see, like
I remember
I
staying up
miss
late night watching stuff on Newgrounds.
one thing I really miss is you're in high school and you finish your work and you get permission to like free browse, and everyone went to like I think for me it was like addictinggames.com, or like just one of those sites that had like the millions of different games on it, and
Mm.
like everyone would be playing like like a golf game or some stuff like that. Oh gosh. I remember doing that stuff like in like high school, like the late 2000s. Oh gosh, but by the 2010s it was pretty much dead.
Yeah.
Oh, there were so many good games like that free runner game with the guy with like it was like the pants and like the Goku hair.
Hmm.
Yeah, it started to take off around 2004 is kind of the birth of the modern internet in a way. Because I remember the MySpace days. Gosh, I had a MySpace account, and I think I came over to Facebook around 2007, 2008.
Hmm.
I remember I was talking to my friend. He was trying to get me to get a Facebook. Like, no, that's the dark side. And I finally got a Facebook account and suggested me as a friend. And so we got onto chatting. And the first thing he said was, come to join the dark side, have you? Yes.
Yes, good. Let it run through you.
I miss MySpace. I miss it so much.
Yeah, I kind of do. It was charming in a way.
Yeah, and it forced people to learn to code.
Yeah, very simply, but yeah. Oh man.
That was so many. That was my generation's introduction to HTML coding.
Hmm.
And then like you were allowed to have like your intro song on there, and then like it shows like your top friends. Tom was always your first friend. Oh god, we're just doing nostalgia. The dark side does have cookies. They have
It
double
does.
chocolate fudge.
Yes.
It's
And
double
devil's
chocolate
food
fudge.
cake.
Yes. It is devilishly delicious. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, what other kind of food does the dark side have? Okay, I'm kind of curious.
Malamars.
See, the light side has angel food cake, so that we got to remember that they have the angel food cake. And they have chocolate chip cookies, except their cookies have white chocolate in them.
I'll take them. Fuck it. Okay, I'll take it. I like
I'm
white
sorry,
chocolate.
I like chocolate chip cookies, but peanut butter cookies will always be supreme in my opinion.
Mm.
We are so all over the place. I don't
I know.
I don't
So-
mind.
So chat. What are some Easter eggs you guys have? Because like we've kind of like drained the well here. Because like there's so many Easter eggs that like they're hard to remember. So
Yeah,
what's some of y'all's favorites?
I think there's a moment in Golden Sun where you actually meet Link. There's a lot of games like that. Like I know in Super Mario RPG, you got the Samus sleeping from Mother Brain.
Yeah.
There's another one in Bayonetta 1 where there's like this level that's like an homage to Space Harrier.
Mhm.
And like when she starts it, she says, "This is my fantasy zone."
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then just a level is just a whole reference to Space Harrier. I remember I was playing one thing that really made me happy is I was playing Star Ocean First Departure Remake, and you can like craft weapons. You can actually make a lightsaber.
Oh, that's awesome.
And the description is a weapon from a more civilized age.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and it's actually one of the most powerful weapons in the game, too, by the way.
Speaking of like Easter egg, like, you know, items in a game, Diablo 3 has one of my favorite Easter eggs because it made me do a double take. I was like, "There's no way they referenced this," but they did. There was a ring that you could get in it was a legendary ring, and the ring was named Unity. And I was like, no, it can't be. And then when I read the description, it said a ring to celebrate, a ring for celebration, and also for putting a dent in someone's forehead. I thought, oh my god, they fucking did. It was from the Dave Chappelle skit. He's like, Charlie Murphy, and he punches him in the head. And he goes, the ring's name had Unity on it because it was the name of the song. It was commemorating his song.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, Unity, that was cold-blooded. So he smacks Charlie Murphy in the forehead with the ring that says Unity. And he said for like several days it was the thing was imprinted backwards in his head. And then there's another one, which is an Easter egg in Diablo 3. And it's actually kind of a wholesome one, where it's a oh my god, it's referencing a guy, a soldier and his dog that passed away during the Iraq War. I forget what the armor is called. Oh, I can't remember what it's called, but fuck. But yeah, it was referencing that.
Oh, we got it. We forgot like a really, really big one, the Arkham Asylum Easter egg.
Oh my god, I can't believe that one. The Arkham Asylum and Arkham City Easter eggs are crazy. So they were so hidden that the developers actually had to say, "Okay, guys, here it is," because no one had found them. It was like I can imagine the developers making these Easter eggs, sending the game out, and just waiting with grins on their faces, waiting with bated breath for someone to eventually find it. And years went by, and no one found shit because they hit it too well. But the ones we're talking about,
yeah, it was a wall.
You could find it was like the Penguin's room or something. Like his it was Penguin's area in Arkham Asylum, like wherever his like room was, and in it was a blueprints for what we called Arkham City, and it was blueprints of the prison, and no one found that for the longest time, and of course that was referencing the next game, Arkham City, and then Arkham City had a reference in it to Arkham Knight. And that was never, no one ever found that one until they actually had to tell you how to do it. And I mentioned this one a couple weeks ago where basically it was, there's a signal. You have to land on one of the small boats in the harbor, and there's a signal that's just right coming out, and you have to find it, be on the boat, decipher the signal, and then it would open up the under like the down into the hull of the ship, and you go down there, and it's basically an Easter egg for the Scarecrow, because you'd find like just bottles of fear toxin in there, and like there was like big like terrariums of like insects and stuff, and to cause fear, and then there's like a bill of lading for the Falcone family, like their shipping yards, for one. What's the Scarecrow's real name?
Something Crane, Dr. Crane.
Yeah, Crane. Yeah, it was like something Crane, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like when you see it, it's you're like, okay, cool. But yeah, it was so convoluted to get to it that I don't know how the average person's not going to stumble upon it. You know,
Speaking
'cause
of stumbling upon some Easter eggs, I want to show you this one. Let's see how long it takes you. Wait, let me full screen it so the title doesn't give it away. Let's see how long this takes you.
all right, what game is this?
Morrowind, Blood Moon.
Okay.
All right,
Is this? Oh, yeah, I know what it is. Yep, it's Luke. Yep. As soon as I see a dude hanging upside down in an ice cave, I knew exactly what it was. Yep.
Yep, it's the Wampa Cave. I've seen a couple games do this.
In the Dragonborn DLC, when you go to was it Solstein? Is it the name of the island?
Yes.
Okay, so when you go to Solstein, there is a cave that you go in and you find the little Rinkmen or whatever they're called. There's a there's a sled with like 8 deer skeletons and a skeleton in the sled, and they're sitting there like worshiping it.
Oh gosh.
But it's supposed to be like, you know, like Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, I guess, you know, they're like the elves.
Okay. This is actually one of my favorite Easter eggs.
She's ready to last doom.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Rival company. They got Lara Croft hanging up.
Wow. I'm surprised they didn't get sued over that.
Yeah, the Duke Nukem ones has another one. Like has a bunch
Hey,
of
baby, Duke Nukem. I'm sorry, but when I think of Duke Nukem, I think of Duke Nukem Forever. And I think of that nasty achievement you can get. Hey, baby.
I ain't afraid of no Quake.
Oh yeah, that's a good one right there.
Yeah, that is like a shot across the bow right there.
Oh, that's funny. I was wondering what was going on. I was like, this is like a glitch or something, and then yeah, that's funny. I ain't afraid of no Quake.
If we're on the Duke Nukem one, there's one moment from there's like he kind of does something similar in Duke Nukem Forever. Oh gosh. All right. Let me get this. I love like.
Retirement bullshit was just bullshit. Fuck that retirement shit. I just got back from helping my friend find his wife. Christ, what a fucking pussy. Graves wants me to help you jack these motherfuckers up, just like old fucking times. Can't wait to pound them in the cornhole. Hooah!
Oh my god, I love this. Okay.
Time to move on.
Look,
Duke, we've got your green power armor over here and ready to go.
Power armor is for pussies.
Well, okay.
you see what that is, right?
Oh, I see it. Yeah, that was what it is.
Also, you notice like they're playing like a very like a satire of the Halo thing right there, music.
Oh, I didn't hear it. No.
Yeah, listen in.
Time to move on. Duke, we've
Right
got
now.
your green power armor over here and ready to go.
Power armor is for pussies.
Well, okay.
like they're not playing the Halo theme, but it's like an homage to it kind of thing.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh gosh. And I always love it when like in the old school games, you could like go to a secret room and like get to find the developers. Like you know, like you want to do like the credits.
I know that like one of the PlayStation, I think it's one of the PlayStation 2 Silent Hill games has it where like the main character opens a door and apparently everything that he's been going through is been basically a dog at a control point.
Oh yeah, the dog
control
ending.
panel. Yeah, the dog ending. Yeah.
So so this is in the game. You can find like pictures of all the developers.
Okay.
I just think it's cool. Yeah, the id mom. Supposedly the id mom still works at id. By the way, she's like one of the oldest employees. She's like the secretary. But yeah, they hit a lot of really cool Easter eggs in the 90s. Let's see here. Yeah, like like there's a picture of Ronald Reagan. If you clip through, I think it's Vice City, you find a picture of Ronald Reagan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the GTA games have a lot of those.
Well, there's one in Vice City where like you can glitch into this house, and there's an actual Easter egg on like a pillar.
That's literally the thumbnail for this stream.
Yeah. Well, look who didn't look at the thumbnail.
I know, right? From what I understand, Call of Duty has been like doing the Easter eggs really well. Like they have like these convoluted Easter eggs that unlock stuff. Or I always love, those Easter eggs where like you can just have the monsters dancing and like with lights or something. There's a couple games that have done that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Silent Hill 2 thing. Yeah, they even remade it in the remake. They included that. They kind of did a remake of it.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm trying to think here. But yeah. Would you say secret references are all? Oh yeah, they're Easter eggs.
Yeah, those would be Easter eggs too. Yeah.
Let's see. And then we got hidden areas. I'm trying to think here. Chat, any Easter eggs you want us to highlight? Please, for the love of God, let us know. I mean, we could always talk about the Borderlands. I mean, those live off the Easter eggs. What are some of your favorite Easter egg missions in the Borderlands series? For me, there is one in Borderlands 2, which is just like a giant reference to Top Gun. It's pretty funny. I know, like World of Warcraft has a lot of the Easter eggs. Like for example, in Dalaran. Oh, we literally have the bunny in the chat.
Yo
ho! And then Jason says, Easter egg I know is Mass Effect 1. You stand around in your robot companion room without talking to them. They do the robot dance. And yeah, Jason Ingram is in shackles right now. Only you can free Jason. Just kidding. Hey, if you're here, make sure to like the stream. That's always appreciated. But yeah, in one of the cities, there's a flower salesman named Aerith. And then there's a guy standing right next to her with the title of bodyguard. He has a black shirt on. He's called Cloud. It's yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Yeah, and then the other thing with like World of Warcraft is they'll also like their quest text will be pretty funny. Like one I remember is I was questing and the quest was called Cheer Con. I am not a loser, Nix. I am not a loser. I resemble that remark. But happy Easter to you too. How's your Easter? Do you anything good, Nix? And Nix, what's your favorite Easter egg in gaming? So, feel free to talk from the chat. But yeah, they are. They're just funny sometimes. You come across them, you chuckle, and then you kind of move on. Those are the best ones. Have you ever had an Easter egg that overstayed its welcome?
I've left them in the fridge sometimes, and they,
Black Reaper, you are many things. A loser is not one of them. Nix is referring to me, not you. Maybe Caster, but not you.
I don't know. I looked around. I was like, I know she's not talking about me.
She was directly referring to me. She pierced me with her wit. But yeah, I mean, since Nix is a bunny herself, this is like probably her favorite holiday. I will say, I'm having a good Easter. No Easter egg. I mean, honestly, like, I kind of live alone. I don't really have any family to go to, so like this is just another day for me. So I'm kind of living vicariously through all you guys. Like, I see all your pictures and like all your happiness, and I'm like, yes, please, more pictures. I want to see all my friends being happy because I'm not happy, but seeing my other friends happy makes me happy. Oh God, that's sad. That's fine. That's fine, Nix. We enjoy you being silly. But no, seriously, I'm happy for all the people who have a good Easter. I like seeing all the pictures. I really hope you guys have a good Easter. So, what did you end up doing, Caster?
Not really anything. I had dinner with family, and that's about it. And then
I mean, it's something. It's more than I got. So
yeah, and then I've been just kind of
pretty
much frittering the day away.
Yeah, pretty much. So Nix, what are some Easter eggs in horror games? What are some of your favorites? And if you want a link, let me know and I'll send you the link. But if you want to just be in chat, that's all fine as well.
Oh yeah, is it? Hold on.
Yep.
Hold on.
Yep.
I gotta get the hammer.
Yeah, he's got to get the hammer and the iron stake. Basically, I'm going to hold court for a second while Caster does his thing.
But real quick,
I
was gonna say real quick before I go, I was gonna say I think is it in Dead Rising?
Dead Rising has a lot of those.
I know. Isn't there a Jill sandwich?
I think so.
I think there is. I like I remember someone said like there's an actual game, a Capcom game where it's like it's like here's a Jill sandwich you can get. I think it was Dead Rising.
Here's the lock key, Jill, because you're the master of unlocking. I need to do a playthrough of the PS1 version of Resident Evil sometime. So yeah, Caster, I will look forward to your return. You're gonna go bot hunting. All right. So while Caster is gone, I just want to say, like, I've been playing some Pokemon Yellow. Yes, Jason. As in Jill Valentine. All right. Let me bring that up for you, so you can kind of get the reference. So, look, the funny thing about the PS1 version is it plays out almost like a B horror movie. Oh gosh, like the dialogue, it's just everything is just like so freaking hilarious. Let me just get this. All right.
Jill? Is that you, Jill? What happened?
Barry, help me, please. The door won't open. Quick!
Stay away from the door, Jill. I'm gonna kick this door down. Hurry! This way!
Oh, Barry!
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right. Barry.
I just love the actor. You can tell he like almost laughed. He almost broke character there, saying that line. You could hear it. Like, look, I just want to repeat it.
You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You can say it. You can hear it. Like, could you hear like the giggles in his voice a little bit? Like he just couldn't help himself.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life.
And like even Jill's voice, like her voice, you can tell she's trying to hold back laughter.
Yeah, because it's so stupid.
All right, same here, Caster. We're supposed to get my nieces for the weekend, but they'll be coming next weekend instead. Oh, that's good. Always happy. Okay,
right.
Okay. Since we're doing, I have to see this.
I drive the hammer.
Thank you, sir. Okay, I have to play this.
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space!
He is barely holding it in. I love this scene. Because, like, you can tell, like, he is like a hair's breadth from cracking.
Space.
Look at his face, like... Okay, I have to replay that. It's just, I love that.
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space!
The best part is...
You can tell, you can see where he almost lost it.
And the best part is, you know that was probably the best take they had.
Yeah, you can tell, like he's getting ready to crack up.
They're like, all right, close enough. Oh gosh, I love that clip just because of just watching him like, just barely holding it in. Oh gosh. All right, what are some of your other like favorite funny video game? Okay, I have to show this clip because it has one of our favorite people in it.
Very well done. Those assault destroyers you just reclaimed are going to be very useful in taking down those island fortresses.
Sir, Premier Chudenko is on the line.
Put him through, Lieutenant. Gentlemen.
Field Marshal Bingham, I wanted to personally thank you for all your efforts in making this partnership successful.
Well, that's appreciated, but you should thank our commander here. He's the one who led the assault on Gibraltar.
It is indeed a...
Also, do you know who that is?
Pleasure, Commander.
No.
I hope you were satisfied with Natasha's contribution on the battlefield.
Do you know who that is?
She's...
I can't
Do
really
you know
tell.
who that is?
No.
She's currently suing Disney.
Gina Carano?
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, is it? Okay, I can't see because it's kind of tiny on my screen here, but...
Oh.
It's one of our finest.
Yes, well, we're going to need...
I just had to, like, show that real quick. Well, space was corrupted by capitalism, reason SpaceX. No! All right, I'm gonna try. I want to try and do that myself. I'm going to escape to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space. Sorry, I have to do it. Nick says Daylight has a Jason Voorhees cameo. Nice. He's a near invincible threat. Oh. And Jason Ingram was not aware of that. Hey, fair enough. It's an older game. You know, honestly, a Jason Voorhees cameo is okay. So this isn't really an Easter egg per se, but remember when Ghost Recon Wildlands had the Predator event? Caster.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember when Ghost Recon Wildlands was having their Predator event?
Nope, because I never played Ghost Recon.
Okay.
So I'm just going to assume they had a Predator event.
Yeah, like, of all the games to have a Predator event, I think, like, Ghost Recon is probably, like...
Yeah, Machete did that. Too surgical, too clean.
Yeah, like, it's in the jungle and whatnot, you know.
What on earth am I looking at here?
Is that real?
Yeah, so like you can hear the clicking in the background.
That's awesome.
A Jason Voorhees Easter egg in the next RE game would be funny. You know what? If I ever do, like, honestly, like modding Mr. X to be Jason Voorhees in Resident Evil 2 Remake sounds really fun.
Yeah, that actually would work out pretty good.
So like one of my literally my first game playthrough ever was RE2 Remake. I like modded the hell out of it. And like there are so many mods for that game. One of them, which is kind of hilarious in hindsight, you can turn Mr. X into Dr. Disrespect.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like one of those like it means one thing when it was made, now it's like a whole different meaning. But like I love game mods. God, we need to do the Skyrim playthrough again.
One of my favorite YouTubers, guy goes by the name Al Chessbreach. He does mod videos. He's been doing them for a long time now. I think I was watching him back in like 2010. So he's doing it for a long time. But he would show off like Skyrim mods and Fallout New Vegas mods, and then when Fallout 4 came out, he would show off those mods and stuff. And what was so funny is he would have so many mods going that a lot of times he forgot that he had certain mods on. So like he's sitting there doing a quest mod and going through the whole storyline and everything, and all of a sudden you just hear like choo choo, and he's like, "Oh shit!" And he looks at her, it's like Thomas the Tank Engine coming after him.
Oh,
he's like, I forgot to turn that off, damn it. Oh yeah.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
Oh my god! They make it so ominous.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius.
Smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same? Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As feared.
Next,
Right.
the Nord and the Rags.
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
It sounds like it.
I said, next, prisoner.
To the block, prisoner.
All right, Caster.
Nice and easy.
Oh my god.
In oblivion is that?
Yes.
Sentries, what do you see?
It's in the clouds.
Oh my god, I just love like the face. It's so great. So Nix says, Leatherface in GTA 5 kind of. What do you mean by kind of? Oh yeah, like there's a Teen Wolf reference in GTA 5. Like if you 100% it, you can actually play as Teen Wolf. Oh gosh. Let's see here. Phasmophobia has multiple references on Maple Lodge. I have never played that game. I don't even know what it's about. See, like they had that Friday the 13th game that I know people really liked. I don't think it's available anymore. But like I remember people were having a lot of fun with that game. I think I remember like one of the skins was actually like the NES Jason Voorhees. Yeah. There needs to be an Evil Dead reference. I mean, I'm sure there is like Evil Dead references. Evil Dead references in video games. Like I guarantee you. Oh, welcome back.
All right. So yeah, there's There's some pretty funny references in High on Life. There's also some pretty funny Easter eggs in there. One Easter egg I do love is that you can find these like teleporter chips, and you can teleport like different areas to you. Just ripped out of different places and just teleported in front of you. And one of them is you can you can teleport a movie theater in front of you, and you can go into it and everything. And you can go up, walk in, sit down in a seat, and when you sit down in a seat, a movie actually starts playing. And an actual like B movie starts playing on the screen, and you can sit there and you can watch the whole movie if you want to. And you're talking guns like, okay, we can sit here and watch a movie. All right, well, I guess we could take a break. We kind of relax a little bit. And then all of a sudden, at the bottom, there's these three aliens, and they start talking, and it's basically the Red Letter Media guys. They're doing one of their like voiceover things where they're talking during the movie. So, yeah, they're like, are they going to talk the entire movie? And it's like, yeah.
Yeah, I was just looking it up. Apparently, there's only one Rick and Morty reference in High on Life, where he says, if you're looking for a Rick and Morty reference, there are none. This is it. This is the only reference. This quote right here is the only Rick and Morty reference. Okay, bye.
Do the speed running Easter egg. This is one I like. If you try to speed run.
Oh, okay. Oh, 1 sec. Yeah. Let's see here.
The game actually calls you out for it. And it's like an Easter egg.
I think even if you glitch, they call it out.
If you glitch, they try to call it out, and they're like, "Look, we don't want to like tell you how to play the game or anything, but you're kind of ruining it for yourself,
All right. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I love this game. It's so fun.
I need the new Hyperbong. You don't understand. This isn't like a computer loyalty thing. It's more like...
There we go.
Are you trying to speedrun? Are you speedrunning right now? That's okay. You can do that. We think that's cool. We think that's great. Good luck. I hope you get a world record.
Yeah. Keep it going, because I think there's more to it.
Hey, what the? You're not gonna fight us? Yeah, sorry. I hope you're not insulted. No time for fighting here. We're trying to solve a mystery. It's kind of a different sort of mechanic, different system.
But you won't kill us.
Someone beat us to the punch. They attacked Dr. Giblets and all his men. Oh, we need more information. Let me hack the door so we can go deeper and look for more clues.
All right then, let's keep moving.
Hey, I don't know what's behind that door, but you can't get in there yet. Maybe that's where Giblets is. I don't know. We have to scan a bunch of stuff first, so...
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of like the game knowing what you're doing, one of the South Park games.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wait.
Fuck you, Mom.
Hey, Tom Brady, you want to play the game, or do you just want to be known as a smug, cheating bitch the rest of your life?
Fuck you, Mom.
Okay, so I guess you just want to Tom Brady your way through the whole game?
Tom Brady your way.
Fuck you, Mom.
Is this fun for you, Tom Brady?
Fuck you, Mom.
So don't speedrun the game.
You broke the rules.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to actually go find this code, but if you already know the code, yeah.
You broke the rules.
Yeah, it just repeats that. Like, you kind of run out of phrases. But still, I love that they coded that in. That is so funny.
You can speed run that game. It's just because that's what they said. They're like, hey, look, because at one point he's like, we're not telling you what to do. Okay, you can have fun. You do what you want, all right. But but you tell he's kind of being passive aggressive about it, But yeah, you could definitely speed run a game if you want.
Yeah, like I think High on Life has a couple of those other like you kind of like break into the boundaries or whatever. I think.
Not really related to Easter eggs, but can you look up the High on Life like dead alien? I love this bit in the game.
Oh, kill the kid.
No, not kill the kid. It's like I don't know what you would call it, but it was like a dead alien or something.
Buying alien. Oh God, no.
Like an alien asks you to do him in because he's like dying.
I'm trying to like get the right like keywords.
Or put High on Life mercy killing. Because that's what it is. He's trying to get you to mercy kill him, and if you don't do it, he just starts like talking shit to you.
Oh God! It looks like a freaking Care Bear.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
And why does the gun look like Flounder?
That's just one of the mods you can do. They change colors as you put different mods on them.
He looks like Flounder. I guarantee the person who made this skin did it off of Flounder.
I'm losing consciousness. Oh. Rest in peace, fucko.
Oh.
But yeah, well, I think skip that. That you can like do it. You can do it real quick, and then there's like where you just keep like listening to him because he's like, please kill me, and then you walk away, and he's like, oh, I see, asshole, you're just gonna let me here suffer? Okay.
Bounty hunter, help! Is anyone out there? I need somebody, please. Anybody?
You can tell that's Zach from
I just somebody, if anyone can hear what I'm saying.
From what?
Me.
Like Smiling Friends.
Oh.
Guy does the voices.
I don't watch Smiling Friends.
I just need somebody.
Did you know that they try to get Chris Chan on Smiling Friends?
Yeah, I know.
Ready, Bounty Hunter?
There's so much blood. I can see whatever that is. Something's poking out. I don't think.
Yeah, this video is like 5 minutes. I don't feel like doing that.
Yeah, but yeah, it just keeps doing that. Where like you keep messing, he starts getting just mad. But yeah, it goes on for like I said, you can either do it instantly, or you can just eventually he will die because he'll just bleed out. But he just sits there and insults you the entire time. It's just funny.
Oh shit, more G3 causing trouble. Ow, shit, motherfucker.
Let's do this.
Quit wasting our time.
Yeah, it's so unnecessarily violent.
Yeah. One thing I do love is like his antennas actually like turn into the iron sights when you zoom in. I thought that was kind of a cool detail.
Yeah. But anywho.
Yeah, too bad we're never gonna get a sequel to that game.
Yeah. Well, there's DLC for it, but that's about it.
Yeah, because Justin Roiland's like so kind of intrinsic to that game.
Mm-hmm. And he got What sucks about that though? Apparently he was found, like not guilty of all that stuff. So, You know,
well, the thing is, supposedly he was such a nightmare to work with. They were looking for any excuse to get rid of him.
yeah, I know, but still, like, it does suck that you get falsely accused. Regardless of how if you're an asshole or not, it still sucks.
Yeah.
But I could tell he's probably insufferable.
Like, apparently a lot of his voice, like when he do voice recordings, he would actually be like actually drunk during those. And I'm sorry, but like drinking during an acting performance.
Well, they said that he would have to drink light beer to do the burps for Rick.
Okay, fair.
So, but I don't know how much he would have to be, drinking to do that. I mean, how much,
And like,
how many beer you going through?
I'm sure there's like non-alcoholic alternatives that could get the same effect.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Maybe he just wanted an excuse to drink on the job.
I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't blame him if I got an excuse to drink on the job. No, I'm testing the wine for communion. Sir, like you've drunk 3 bottles of Sacramento wine already. Okay, that's blasphemous. Sorry, that was too bad. That was like one of those things where like I didn't know where I was going. I just went with it. So Nick says, I plan on having an Easter egg in my new game. Based on the genre, you can guess the Easter egg we'll be referencing. Yeah, I have guesses. Like that's one of the things like we as creators, we get to put our own Easter eggs into stuff, Like there's plenty of Easter eggs in Lost Kingdom. I'll tell you that much right now. I mean, hell, I remember on the credits page of one of the issues of Return Samurai, there's literally an egg on the page. And then there anyone who's read Screecher issue 2. Oh yeah, okay. Talk for a second while I pull this up.
All right. Dooba-dooba-doo. Random words. Feeling air.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Yeah.
All right. You want to go on an Easter egg hunt? Let's go on a freaking Easter egg hunt. All right. Here's the first page of Screecher number 1. How many Easter eggs can you guys find? Chat, help us out. While we're doing that, Jason Ingram says, I may put a few Easter eggs in my writing, but given that it's about a different take on Atlantis myth, the story itself is an Easter egg. Yeah, fair. Caster, what do you see?
Again, I guess it's a small screen here. I can't really see too much detail.
All right, let me just...
Whoa, there we go. Zoom in. There we go. Oh, yeah, we got Avatar. We got Final Fantasy. We got...
I don't know if you... Certain people will know what that poster is.
Yeah.
Certain people will know what that poster is. So, like, the whole thing is, this room is supposed to be the room of a 12-year-old girl as she left it in 2012. So this is, like, Avery's old bedroom. And it has all the stuff that she left there. Like, that's why she's got the CRT television.
Mm-hmm.
So, we got the last Subbender, Moavatar. I will say in the older versions of this page, it was just a straight up Avatar reference. But I realized, okay, that might be a little bit too close. So I made it more of a Reddit reference. With the downvote button kind of thing.
Yeah.
My Chemical Romance.
Oh, yeah.
And then another My Chem poster. Because Avery is a My Chem fan. And for those who aren't aware, this is a Moogle from Final Fantasy. I mean, that's pretty obvious. Yeah. And then also the sequence, like the story thing, is a bit of an Easter egg reference right there. Owls are nocturnal, maybe so, but for an upper middle class white girl, 3 o'clock is pushing it. You get that reference?
I've heard that. It sounds familiar.
Batman Begins.
Oh yeah. There you go. Yeah. I was like, I didn't sound familiar. I'm just trying to remember where the hell it was from.
Also, in case you don't notice, Avery is sleeping shirtless. Like,
Okay.
this is the closest you get because she like instantly puts on a shirt.
That's all you're getting.
Well, to be fair, when I really had conceived this, the like her whole back was going to be exposed, but I thought that might be a little bit too risque. So it made it more like there was a hinting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's and I love putting in references. I have so much fun with them. In Lost Kingdom, there's this time where Juice says, because a war never changes, and then the kid Orion without a beat says, I never took you for a Fallout fan. I make him reference and I immediately lampshade it kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so much fun to put those in. So yeah, we're kind of get to be the 2-hour marks. I'd say we kind of start wrapping up here.
Alrighty.
So this is what we got going on. Tuesday, we are doing our viewer request. We'll be starting out with an hour of Dark Souls, and then you can request me to play a game for Super Chat. You can do that. On Friday, we're doing our Friday night feature. We're doing the movie Jumper, aka the rematch between Anakin and Mace Windu. And on Friday, we're continuing with Cyberpunk. Yet last night's Cyberpunk stream was really good. I really do appreciate you guys. Caster, anything you want to say? Anything you want to plug?
Yeah. How about you shill? There's a certain project you were wanting to shill.
Oh yes. So I'll be putting out more details this on Monday. But I am opening up. Basically, to kind of explain, it's going to be about con season. We talked about this on the stream yesterday. And I need to print off some books. So I need to raise about $200-ish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put out 20 slots. 2 of them have already been taken. 3 if you count Cass.
Yeah.
And his Phantom backing. Basically, what we would do is get a slot, and I'll be doing like these double-sided business cards. One of them will have like the Phoenix Press logo on it. The other one will be blank, but I'll put on like a poem, a haiku. If you want me to do a really crappy drawing, I'll do that. Then I'll sign it and I'll number it and I'll mail them to you. So there's 20 slots. There's 20 slots total. 2 of them have already been taken. And I'll be putting more details on Twitter tomorrow. And if you want to support me, I'll get into a second, Nix. If you want to support me, search the Phoenix Press on PayPal. I really probably should just put that in there right now. Caster, talk while I grab it, please.
All right. Filler. Yes. So Nick says she's going to show off a demo of her new project on X pretty soon. So she's making a game using RPG Maker, and she's, it looks pretty badass so far. So yeah, so we're going to get a little preview here pretty soon. So go ahead and follow her on X, and, check it out.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta create this.
And also, apparently, Gun Ho, the guys who made the Lunar Remastered Collection, said, "Holy crap, we didn't realize it was going to be this popular. We didn't make enough copies, so we're going to go back and print more." Because I think they literally ran out of Switch copies.
That is good problem to have, I must say.
Yeah. There's plenty of PlayStation, Xbox copies though, but Switch is the one that kind of like got, you know. I guess because a lot of people just assume, you know what, it's a JRPG, I'm gonna play it on my Switch.
Yeah, sounds about right. All right, so I'm gonna share my my profile. Here we go. So if you want to send the $10, you send it to here. I got it. Yep. So there you go. I'll have more info on this tomorrow. But yeah. So I'm really excited. And then Nix, if you have a working build of the demo, please send it to me. I would love to play it on the Tuesday stream. I'd love to I'd love to show it off. So let me know. And yeah. So next week we are talking about our favorite RPGs, and the week after that is May the 4th. And as one is wont to do on Star Wars Day, we'll be talking about our favorite Star Wars games. So that's what you got to look forward to. Caster, thank you for showing up.
All right, good to be
and
here.
And all of my, always happy. And then this is Nixon Phoenix Press. Remember, I can only show you the door. You have to walk through it.